Hello, friends. How are you? I hope you're all well. I hope life's treating you well, and I hope you guys are treating yourself well. I am recording a video almost after kind of 2 months. Um, that's how sick I was. So, because revisiting the old traumas, they kind of the body and the mind, they can't differentiate if you feel the same emotions, that if the event is actually happening again, or you're just thinking about it. So it took a lot of toll upon my health, but I learned a lot of things also. And I wanted to share one thing today. I wanted to talk about the hidden patterns and hidden or unconscious burdens we carry, which we are not even kind of aware of. Of course, that's why it's hidden, right? um, it's like, and we keep feeling the emotional kind of downfall of it, sadness sometimes we do, which is not explainable. And I mean, it may be related to anything, and we don't even know that we have kind of conditioned ourselves in a way to feel guilty about something, or to kind of feel negative about something. So how it came to my attention was 2 months ago, when I got sick again. I was just laying down in my bed, and I got a call. And I mean, these things are not to be said, but then there are few organizations where I could donate a little, but right now I was not able to. So every day I would get a call, and every day I would fall into this deep guilt that I was not able to help, and it was taking a lot of toll on me. Actually, I was already emotionally very on in an upheaval kind of a state. I was trying to manage my emotions, and my health um, problems have increased, and this guilt, every time a call would come, uh, the guilt would be like so heavy, and my heart would actually, I could feel in my chest area, like, that this heaviness, that I'm not able to help, that I'm not able to help. So one day I was just laying in my bed, and I wasn't feeling like getting out of the bed, like most of us do when we are feeling very depressed or sad. We don't feel like getting out of bed, right? But I was like, no, I have to get out of bed. And then the call came, and I had to tell them that I'm sorry, I can't do it right now. um, I'm not capable right now. I'll do it when I can. So after after we had a conversation, I hung up, and then there was, like, I had primed myself, kind of, okay, I have to get out of bed. I got into this deep depression and deep guilt. I was like, I just curled up, and I was like, God, what do I do? I can't live like this. Something or the other thing keeps triggering me every day. I cannot go on like this. And I was like, please help me, I don't know what to do. So it's like, I always say, I'm not pushing the idea that you should believe in God like that. No, but you can just ask yourself, or ask life, ask your mind, like, or you can just tell yourself that I don't want to be like this. I just need a way out. And I was just like, I can't do it. I was feeling so guilty. And then suddenly something happened. I was like, I am doing this to myself. This guilt has nothing to do with anybody else. I have put this burden on myself, you know, that I have to help everybody, but I have to see my own capacity also. We can't save everybody, and we have to make peace with the fact that so many things that we think we can do are kind of overburdening us and our nervous system. So I was like, yeah, I was like, I asked myself, see, you can't help right now, but if you were in a condition to help, you would have helped, right? I was like, I was talking to myself. I said, yeah, I would have definitely helped. And right now, are you in a condition to help? I was like, no. And I was like, why are you putting yourself through so much of pain again? Why are you punishing yourself for something you have not done? Why are you burdening yourself? It's like my heart was telling me, why are you burdening me with so much? And I realized, yeah, I was overburdening myself. That I kept thinking everything is my responsibility, correcting everything is my responsibility, helping everybody is my responsibility. And there's nothing wrong in that, but it's not possible for one person, it is not possible. And if you feel guilty about it, like I was, it's going to wreak havoc upon your body, mind, your nervous system. And yeah, you would think, why she keeps talking about the nervous system? So the brain is the part of the nervous system only, right? Central nervous system. So I was like, and I was not letting go of that feeling that I have to do this. So sometimes our own self needs permission, because we have conditioned ourselves like that. So I put my heart here, like on my heart, and I put my hands here on my heart, and I said, hey, you are allowed to let go. You don't have to carry this burden. I'm sorry I put so much burden on you. And you don't have to carry it anymore. I know if we can help, we would have. And if we can't, it's okay. It's completely okay. It doesn't make us a bad person. So I just told myself and my heart that it's all right to let go of this responsibility that you think is yours. It's okay. It's time right now for you to take care of yourself and let go of these burdens. And I'm sorry that I have put these burdens on you. And I was like, you are allowed to let go. You are allowed to let go. Please let go and don't feel guilty about it. And I felt this sense of relief and lightness, and there were tears trickling down my face, but I felt lighter. And from that day onwards, I would pause if something like that happens, and I would just breathe through it, and I'd be like, it's all right, it's okay. If I'm not able to do something right now, doesn't make me a bad person, doesn't make me, like, doesn't diminish my value or anything. I'm doing the best I can under the circumstances I am, and that is enough for me. And I shouldn't be putting so much kind of guilt upon me for not being able to do this or that, because if I could, I would definitely do that. So that's what I wanted to share. Yeah, today I'm really going to make a short video. Yeah, I've learned a lot in 2 months, kind of. So yeah, sometimes our own self is so conditioned, we condition it, or by outer factors we get conditioned, like we need permission. Our own self needs permission to let go of certain things. So like I always say, talking to yourself is so important. So I had to tell my heart, I have to give my heart permission to let go of the guilt, and most importantly, to let go of the responsibility. And yeah, from that day onwards, I mean, it's not that it went completely at one go, but you have to keep reminding yourself when the situations arise. You have to keep reminding yourself that you are not hurting yourself, you know. So that's what I wanted to share. Like, it was a hidden condition for me. I was not aware that I had taken on so much burden, and it was hurting me. And so I had to let go. kind of I mean, it feels sometimes it feels like no, this is how I have been like always. And but then for your own well-being, and for just think about it, um, you can't keep pressuring yourself all the time, and you can't keep feeling guilty all the time for something that you can't do right now, because you know your intentions, you know what you want, what you would do, right? And under the circumstances how you are managing. So give yourself also some grace and compassion. um, that's what I wanted to say. And yeah, and there are few tips about soothing the nervous system, which I'll be sharing in some other video. Right now I managed to make a small video, so I hope you guys are well, and I hope, like, yeah, you're finding happiness in small things, and life is really treating you well. Good luck, guys.